Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Max. I'm a fast talking flipper. It's Monday. That means it is a pull video and I've got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you about. It has been a great weekend. eBay has flipped the switch back on for us and we are rocking and rolling. Give me just a second. I'll get cleaned up and get right back with you. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I'm the fast talking flipper. I already said that once and I'm redundant now, but that's kind of the way it is. Angie's my better half. She's inside enjoying some lunch because it is noontime. I got to get this video done and get this stuff pulled, get it packed and out to ship because the mail lady is coming soon. We are resellers. We're here in the Cincinnati metro market, just over in Indiana, about 30 minutes from downtown Cincinnati. We buy locally here at yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, auctions, you name it, we'll buy it. Doesn't matter what it is, from shotguns to snack cakes. I'll buy it all. It doesn't matter. And we put it online. We sell it for more at a profit, typically on eBay. But we do Poshmark, we do other places like that, and we sell there. So any place that we can turn a profit. We do, I do have quite a few sales from this weekend that were car parts. I sold a motor for $1,000. I do have to deliver that motor to Troy, Ohio, which is okay because it's going to a friend of mine. So I want to go see him anyway. So that's double win for me because I get to see my buddy who I don't get to see that often. He's a little over an hour away. So it's like just, far enough that it makes it a little difficult to get to see him, but I'm okay with that. So I'll get to go see my buddy. $1,000 there. Sold a clutch for $150. Sold a supercharger to a returning customer and a couple other little small things for $170. And I've got two more orders getting ready to drop. The guys have just asked for my PayPal. One is, what was it? Some cams, stock cams that really aren't worth a whole lot. They're going out for $55. And then some grills, some rear grills for the rear bumper. So that was going out for $80. So overall, in car parts this weekend, what is that? What? 1320 plus 80, 1455. 1455 on those few items out of here this weekend in car parts. Pretty good weekend in car parts. And then we turn our focus to eBay, where we did, let's see, 19 items for $1,054.26. And to give that a good breakdown, what the items sold for was $787.49. The order total, and that's with shipping, with tax and everything included. I think tax is included. Item subtotal is a sum of all items in the selected time period. Order total is sum of all items paid, including shipping, taxes, fees, whatever you say there. So, you see that there's a substantial difference, almost not quite $300. But the reason that they include that is because you get paid all that, and you pay fees on all that as well. And we do use our shipping as a money-making feature. People that use shipping and discount the shipping, so much to you. eBay's new thing with offering to show the buyer your discounted shipping rate, I think that is so terrible. That is not a good idea. You're not going to beat me. You're not going to beat me. There's no way you're going to beat me, because here's what happens. I look up the items. I search my items so that, that Wonder Woman over there, if I take that Wonder Woman and I search it, I'm going to look and see what it sells for. And when I see that it sells for $39.99 shipped, I'm going to price mine at $38.99 shipped. Or if I look and see that it sells for $39.99 shipped and there's one listed at $35.99 plus shipping, and I see that shipping is, coming from the middle of the country, I'm going to underprice you. I am going to beat you because I buy my stuff so darn cheap. I get it right. Then where you make your money is when you buy. It is not when you sell. It's when you buy. If you buy right, you will. When you sell it, you'll make your money. But you make the money if you buy it right. That particular item, that guy right there, I'm not going to pay more than $1 for it. I'm just not. So I'm not. It's not going to hurt me to undercut you in the market that way. So eBay offering the idea that your discounted shipping is going to make things cheaper, they're going to make things more enticing to the buyer. And this is furthers my point that eBay is a buyer experienced platform, meaning that they want the buyer to have a good experience. They really don't care about what the seller does. They want the buyer to have a good experience. They don't care, that the seller is getting bounced around, because they know that you're going to come back. So they're concerned with the seller, or the buyer's experience with it, and they want the buyer to get the best deal possible. So that's kind of my take on it. It's one of those things that I just, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to offer my shipping discount to the buyer because I have to get stuff done. You know, I absolutely have to get stuff done. So let me pull this guy here. I don't know if I actually have it in here or if I have to go find one. Looks like it says it's in toolbox top, but I have to go pull one off of a transmission. So, you know, it is what it is. I know I have them out in the yard, but what it is an upper transmission mount. Actually, you know what? I shipped something last week that is part of this, and I shipped it. It was $90. It sold for $90. So you can add this total up because I shipped it. The guy sent me a message. He's like, "Hey man, I'm in a spot. Can you ship this right away if I buy it now?" I said, "Absolutely, I can," because I happen to be out here. And he bought it. I shipped it within 30 minutes. I had it to the post office within an hour, and he was absolutely ecstatic with that kind of customer service. But it's exactly this same item. It's a transmission mount for the Cobalts. They're hard to find. They do break, and I try to sell them separate from the transmission. They sell for about $100. That one sold for $90 plus shipping. So add another $90 to my $100 or $1,054 to that. So that's where we're at. But we sold the same transmission mount. This one I sold for $89.50. I took his offer. He sent an offer for $89.50 plus shipping. So $89.50 going out of here. I've got a Legend of Zelda hat. I'm in A2. My brother Josh came over to visit this weekend, and he was trying to pull this for me. He's like, "Hey, I see that this sold. I'll go get it." Well, he didn't understand that I had to wait until Monday to ship it. So it's back in the bin. I don't remember where we got it from. It's a cool hat, man. You'll see it. Brandon, 540 Flips, would be happy to see that I am selling hats. Look at that. Zelda. I don't know. Cool. Super cool. Might be new. Slightly used, maybe. $20.65. We had it for a while because I can tell it was, the picture of it was taken in the music barn. R1, I got 2 Red Octane. I just got these, man, last week. These Guitar Heroes, Red Octane Guitar Hero guitars. That's what they are. R1, is that both of these guys? Yes, it is. Boy, I don't know if I really want to get them down. I'll get one down, show you what it is, and I'm going to put it right back. Because I don't want it in the way over there. It is 2 of these guys here. The Red Octane wired PS2 Guitar Hero guitars. The pair of them sold for $100 plus shipping. $100. I just got these over the weekend. Man, we spent $240, not over the weekend, but last week, $240 at a local rummage sale for the puppies, and I volunteered 3 different times down there at the rummage sale. Wonderful place. I can't say enough good things about it. And I got those. I picked them up in that buy. We've already sold one guitar for $175, and then those 2 for $100. So right there is $275. We're already in the money, and I've got a lot more to sell. But actually, here is another one coming up, and I'll show you that we made tons of profit off this already. Microsoft Xbox 360 Silver Chrome. If you see any of these like silver, the shiny Xbox controllers, pick them up. See if you can't get them to work. Take them home, see if you can't get them to work. Because typically, what we have found, like the different shiny ones like this, are worth some serious money. Well, serious money for what it is. Like, this is an Xbox 360. Xbox 360s aren't worth crap. But this particular controller, because it is a shiny and it is a variant, $29.99 for that guy. Just the controller. Next one, these next two came from the rummage sale. Let's see, we're going to go to E3 and Media 3 while I'm over there. E3 for some Infinity playset figures, the little figures, and Media 3 for that one. So E3, and we got these in, with the giant lot of, man, where is she? I don't know. Ooh, yes, it's this here. Why would she put it in that? I hope it's that. I don't know. I don't think so. No, that's not it. Is it these? That's them. I think it's them. I hope it's them. I want to look at them. These are like the Infinity Skylander kind of things. Yeah. Let's see. Does that look like one? Yep, it is. That's them. So these are the Infinity Skylander dealios, and we got a whole giant box full of those. That particular set is the Inside Out play set. Joy, disgust, sadness, fear, and anger figures. All 4 of those, and all of those for $34.99. All of those for $39.99. I'm going to go back over and get Time Crisis. This is an odd one. Time Crisis. There's a Doctor Who game I found in searching this stuff out. Media 3, Time Crisis, Blazing Storm. I'm going to go ahead and get these Dead Space ones because they're coming out later in my set. And while I'm standing here, might as well go ahead and pull them because we got those at the Rummage Sale this weekend too. And this is exactly why. And tell me, you know, let's talk about it now because this is a great topic. Video games sell quickly. I don't care what page says. Video games, it might be a receding market, but it's not a dying market. I know Page presses that it's a dying market. No, it ebbs and flows. Prices go up and down. Action figures are going that way right now. They have come way down in pricing, but they're still selling quickly. Video games sell quickly. So what is your margin? We have stayed firm that we will cut a low margin. We do not go super high on video games. You'll see people like, what's his name? Chase at the right price. You see Phoenix Resale. You'll see those kind of people that will pay 50, 60% of what retail is. We don't do that. And they do that because they know that the stuff's going to sell quickly. So they'll quickly turn their margins over. You pay 50% of retail, so you pay $50 for something, you buy it today, and it sells in a week, and it sells for $100. You take your 20, 30% out, and okay, cool, you've made your 20, 30%. That's okay if that's what you're focusing on. You have to have a higher volume, much higher volume to be able to do that. We get a lower volume, but we keep our costs low. And because of that, we make more money on it, but we can't turn as many, we don't do 100% video games. Probably 20% of our business is video games. This particular Time Crisis one is a good one to look out for on PS3. There's also a Doctor Who game that sells for about the same. This one in particular sold full price for $39.99. Getting on out of here. I got some Puma BMW racing shoes. These I saw at a yard sale. I think I gave $3 for them, and they were just different. I was like, those are cool because they're marked BMW, and I just thought that was neat. BMW Pumas right there. Took them a while to sell, but they were pretty clean. I want to say I gave $3 for them. I might have gave a little more just because they're unique, but they say BMW Motorsport on them. Those particular ones, $44.95. Look the part. Race your BMW and look the part. I've got a couple Farberware pieces that I'm not going to go get because they're in the music barn. One is an electric pan skillet, fry pan skillet, 3010A. I'll have to go get that. It sold for $25, but I'm not going to go get it right now because I just have to get this done. I got to get this done. Craftsman timing light. We saw this at the flea market and thought it would be worth. I passed right by it. Angie picked it up. I didn't think it would be worth anything because it's an old timing light. You see these all over the place. But this particular one looked like it was new in a box. And because of that, it sold in minutes. And I do mean minutes. Angie listed it and it sold, maybe an hour later. Maybe 2 hours later. The very, very most. It sold while we were at the baseball game. She had listed it and then we went to the baseball game and it sold there. $39.99. Going on up out of here. I got this one. Let's see. I got this one at an estate sale. The gentleman was selling his father's stuff. His father had passed. J3 is where we're going. His father had passed, and he was selling out the remnants of his house so that he could liquidate the house. He could, sell the real estate. Pretty cool. Enameled cast iron pan right there. Kind of cool. Put that in the box like a 12-12-6. Get her on up out of here, wrap it up in some paper, get it gone. And it sold for $36.79. So it sold on an offer, which is good. That's kind of good. Got $36.79. Going right back to Media 3. Got a couple of video games. They've been around for a while. Lost Planet Extreme Edition and Lost Planet 3. 2 video games. PS3. I don't know what it is, but there's been a run at PS3 lately. These two right there. Maybe we did just get these because I don't remember having them in inventory, but that's okay because they sold for $15 right there. Get those gone. $15 adds up, and they're easy to ship. That's the best part. That's so good that they're easy to ship. I2, the Guyver Bio Booster Armor. It's a VHS. It's a Magna VHS. Manga, not Magna. Manga. And I2, the Guyver. I don't have no idea what this is. I don't know where it came from. Probably one of the reseller lots. Oh boy, there it is. Looks like a reseller lot kind of deal. I would never have ever known what to look for with this. But that guy right there, little VHS tape, little VHS action, listed it for $9.99 and it sold for $9.15 on an offer. Easy to ship too. It goes media mail, super simple. Get it on up out of here. I hope it looks like that was shipped. Yeah, looks like that was shipped. 9/15 shipped. Yuck. Okay, sold one of my Snap-on brake tools. And gonna get it up in here. $27. Not too bad. Not too bad. These are super easy to ship. Just put them in a bubble mailer. Padded bubble mailer. $27.15. Getting on up out of here. 03. Just got this at the Rummage Sale as well. And we cleaned up on some video games there. Usually when we get down there, the video games are all gone. But this year, I was able to score. And it did take some digging because, weirdly enough, they're kind of in like a changing of the guard. Do you see this where you're at? Where you're seeing some of the long-run rummage sales or, normally run by elderly people. Sales that are changing of the guard or shutting down. We've had a couple of church sales that no longer exist. $69.99 for that slim. It was clean. We tested it. It worked. Everything's good to go, and it sold pretty quickly too. $69.99. Are you seeing that there's a changing of the guard? I kind of challenge you to become part of that. And if you have a particular connection, I love dogs. I adore doggies. If you know me personally, you know that I am the biggest dog head, and that's why I volunteer at the Rummage Sale. Oh man, there's one lady that brings her pit bull down there, and I love this damn thing. She is the sweetest dog, and I love her to death. And I just spent half my time down there laying on the ground snuggling with her because she's just so cute and so sweet. But that's just me, so I have an affinity, and I'm going to be part of that Rummage Sale for as long as they'll have me. I can't run the thing. I don't have that kind of capacity and time, but I'll go down and give them a couple hours here and there when I have the chance, and I will help them continue to grow. And what I'm seeing is that there's mostly elderly people doing it, and they need some help from the younger people. So get it in your mind that if you like to see these things continue, maybe you can figure out a way to make your way in the door and help them. I'm picking up this box because this box was returned to us. This is a set of left-handed Callaway S2 H2 irons, 2 through 9 Memphis 10 steel shafts. Now listen to what I'm going to say here. I'm going to read verbatim the title. Verbatim. That means exactly how it's read. That was me mansplaining to you. I'm saying it funny like that because I'm reading it exactly how it is on the screen. And you tell me what the first thing I say here is. Left-handed Callaway S2 irons, S2 H2 irons. They were returned because the person didn't realize they were left-handed. Now, we have free returns on. Absolutely free returns. When they sent us that message and said, I didn't realize these were left-handed clubs, my bad, I did not refund their shipping, and I don't care what eBay says. Like, that's not my fault. We didn't do anything wrong. I'm willing to take a return, but that was just their negligence on their part. So we took them back, and we forgot to relist them. They've sat here for a while. The other night I was out here with Angie, and Angie was listing stuff, and I said, hey, can you, while you're on there real quick, can you look and see if those got relisted? She said, no, they haven't. So she just went ahead and relisted the old listing, and they sold in minutes. Minutes! eBay is pumping for us. And they sold for $69.99. They're already packaged. I'm going to go ahead and open these up because I haven't opened them since we got them. I just want to double check that there's not like a severed human head in here or something crazy. And I'm going to open them up, make sure that that's what they are. And I'll seal them right back up and ship them on out of here. Next item, Toy Box 3. It is a Snake Plissken Escape from New York loot crate piece. TB3. So it's going to be at the bottom here. Oh, I'm too old for this crap. That's right there. Snake Plissken. Cool movie. I remember this movie when I was young. Loot crate. Not much. $13.95. Easy to ship too. We're going to put some cardboard into one of the bubble mailers, the padded bubble mailers, and that's how we'll ship it out. Super easy. H2 Vintage Micro Machines. Took an offer on this guy. Have had it for a while. H2, it's a red toolbox. Micro Machines. Man, if you see Micro Machines, definitely take a look at them. Usually you'll see them at a yard sale and they'll be lotted together, which is awesome because that means that you can usually get a deal. That's not it. That's not it. This looks like it down there. Yep. That's it. They'll be lotted together, and you can usually just get a box of them for, you know, 10, 20 bucks. And very often you will find one or two of just the Micro Machine little cars that are worth 10 or 20 bucks. That there, $40 on an offer, getting up out of here. $40. I got another item, a Farberware aluminum clad 12-inch fry skillet. This isn't an electric one. This is just a regular Farberware. Now, the black plastic handle Farberwares, the bent handle Farberwares sell quickly. The newer, modern, you know, metal handle Farberwares, they still sell, but not nearly as quickly. So watch what you're buying when you get the Farberwares. Farberwares are a great item. We are finding that out. $29.99 for this particular aluminum clad. It's in the Music Barn. Not going to run out and get it right now. Just, we don't have the space for all those, you know, pots and pans in here. Last item. It is these 3 Dead Space Trilogy video games. They weren't worth listing on their own. We try to make $15 when it comes to video games. They weren't worth listing on their own, but put them together and they actually got $49.99, which is crazy because that's more than you could have got individually for them on their own. But put them all together, somebody said convenience. Love it. So they bought them. $49.99. That's it. $1,054 plus the other order of about $100, we'll call it. So $1,154 plus the $1,400 that we sold in car parts. Pretty good weekend. $2,500. Right on pace with where we want to be. That's an awesome weekend for us. So, okay. I know I said it was the last item, but I lied. I went back after the video was done, and I realized I'm going to have to cut in to the video because I refreshed the screen, and boom, killer sale. An item for $115. Vintage. I don't even know how to spell it or say this. Guerlain, Samsara, Eau de Toilette, Parfums. Now you can sell vintage, not full perfumes in a certain category. It's like collectible perfumes. You can't sell it in the new ones. Going to L4 for this one. I just got this at the Rummage Sale. I told you guys, we cleaned up at the Rummage Sale. It was so wonderful this year. I mean, it's always wonderful every year, but this year, exceedingly good. And here is why. These two guys, one of them barely has anything in it. Anytime you see this Samsara, that's the bottle. You can see the front one. I mean, there's hardly, I don't know if you can see that or not, hardly anything in it. And the back one is, what do we call it? Half full, give or take, half fullish. I'm going to wrap these in bubble and put them in like a 666 box and ship them on out of here. Ground, I'll put one of my ground stickers on them back there. That's like the ground sticker. Can you see it back there? Tell me if you can see it. But I'm going to put that in a box like that. $115. Boom! Right there. Love it. So that brings us up another $115 on top of our $2,400. So we're at $2,500 for the weekend. That's an awesome, awesome weekend. But that came in today. I just didn't want to, I'm out here, I'm shipping, I'm doing it already. So might as well get it out and get that customer happy on a quick shipment. Because if you look at my feedback, you see a lot that says, reliving my past, super fast shipment, great packaging, that kind of stuff. Rarely do you see something that says, oh, you had a shortcoming. We do get negatives. It happens. And then I, usually fist fight with them. But yes, it is what it is. Back to your regularly scheduled video. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Comment down below. Let me know how you are seeing things with rummage sales. Let me know how you are seeing things with my other topics and how you are doing things with your shipping. I'd like to hear about that. Comment down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share, do all kind of crazy stuff. And I will see you on the next one.